as well. They include everything from a hidden U.S. bomber to an elaborate man-made hoax. For now, the UFO continues to be a mystery. A spokesman from China's civil...
So there's this star, nearly 1,500 light years away from Earth. And we have this telescope that's been staring right at it for a number of years. But scientists say something strange keeps getting in between the telescope and the star. They can't figure out what it is. Let's bring in CBS News science contributor Mitchio Kaku. Okay, what is happening? Why is this star causing scientists to wonder in fascination what might be out there?
Well, we don't know, and this could be the biggest story of the past 500 years, bigger than the discovery of America by Columbus, or it could be the biggest wild goose chase since the Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, well, now you've given us a huge dichotomy of possibilities. Let's explain it. This is a star called KIC. I like to call it KIC, but it's KIC 8462852. That's its official name. The Kepler Space Telescope is out there. Can you explain why scientists and why space lovers are fascinated by what's happening with this?
This star is breaking all the rules. We have to rewrite astronomy textbooks. Basically, if a planet eclipses the mother star, goes in front of the mother star, starlight drops by maybe 1% at maximum. However, starlight has been dropping at 22%. There is a colossal, humongous object of some sort blocking the starlight from this star.
Okay, so imagine if you're in a movie theater and you see the spotlight coming from behind you, and on the stage what you're seeing is a huge nebulous rectangle of shadow, and you don't know what's causing the rectangle of shadow on the stage, right? Something like that. Okay, could it be an alien superstructure?
That's what we're speculating. We've ruled out all the usual suspects, rogue planets, comets, asteroids. What's left but Star Trek? We're talking about what is called a Type 2 civilization that could build a gigantic sphere, perhaps bigger than Jupiter, to absorb starlight. And this, of course, is right out of science fiction, but here we are staring at it, and we have no logical explanation other than to assume that perhaps, just perhaps, it's made by a civilization a few thousand years more advanced than ours, like the Federation of Planets.
Wait, does that put us back in like Cro-Magnon status?
Well, compared to them, yes. We are what is called a Type 0 civilization. We get our energy from oil and coal. Type 1 would be like Buck Rogers, planetary civilization. This civilization is stellar. They can manipulate the energy of a star if it pans out.
Okay, so I'm left baffled because they also spotted this star in 2009. This is October 2015. Why are we just talking about it now?
Because, as Carl Sagan said, remarkable claims require remarkable proof. If you're going to say that this discovery ranks with the discovery of America by Columbus, if it's on that kind of scale, you better be sure that it's not some kind of hoax or some kind of dust on the telescope.
And if this potential hypothetical civilization is 1,000 years more advanced than we are, why haven't they made contact with us? Are we as human beings just not ready for that?
Well, if you go down a country road and see an anthill, do you go down to the ants and say, I bring you trinkets, I bring you beads, I give you nuclear energy, take me to your ant queen? Or you have this politically incorrect urge to step on a few of them?
Yeah, right. That's a very good point. It's equally as good as my theater metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
I like both.
So why should they land on the White House lawn? We have nothing to offer them. If they can build an object bigger than Jupiter, I mean, we have nothing to offer them.
Are we going to get answers in our lifetime about this?
Well, next we're going to focus our radio telescope to see whether we can eavesdrop on their I Love Lucy. Maybe they too have, Leave It to Beaver and TV shows like that. So we're going to focus our radio efforts now on this star to see whether there's any regular radio emissions from that planet.
Oh, it's so exciting. Mitchio, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, my pleasure.
God.
Disclosure is very close, and the American people need to prepare themselves very soon for an announcement from our government that there is, in fact, an extraterrestrial presence engaging this planet and the human race.
I've kind of been they have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, I'm sorry, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now, Art.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharge.
I started getting...
In some way, something knocked us off the air, and we're on a backup system now.
It's the government, or...
I don't know.
It has to be something, though.
Well, did you hear... Now, you tell me because you were listening.
That was awful strange.
There was a really weird guy on the air when it went off?
Yeah. Real weird out.
Like, going sort of sounding paranoid, schizophrenic?
Like crying and everything.
Yeah. And how far into the conversation was it when it went off?
Just a couple, about 15, 20 seconds, I'd say.
Oh, you guys missed, you really missed a call then, and I've got a feeling somebody didn't want you to hear it.
Yeah. Because it was really strange. All of a sudden, I'm hearing Mark Furman, and when I
That's right. Well, the network, of course, went immediately to a backup tape while we tried to figure out what blew up here. The transmitter was... So that's what you heard suddenly, for some unknown reason. I've never seen it do this in all the years that we've been on the air. I have never seen the transmitter in this way just simply fail, massively fail, like a massive heart attack or some kind.
Para aí, velho. Não dá pra ver. Pera aí. Tá tremendo muito, cara. Para aí, Rafa. Para aí. Caralho, velho. Caralho, velho. Puta, onde que tá agora, pô? Olha lá, olha lá. Velho do céu. Falei que eu tava vendo alguma coisa. Lá do teu lado, lá, pô. Nem 4 horas ainda, velho. Ainda teve nem pra Lençóis e voltar pra Bauru ainda. Olha isso, velho. Olha isso. Outra puta, você não tem que ver onde o Zu vai buscar isso aqui, velho. Você não tá vendo nada aí, filho. Você tem que ver aqui na máquina. Ô, Rafa, tá virando, velho. Puta que pariu, velho. Ah, essa porra dessa bateria tá acabando, bicho. Caralho, velho, tá descendo, porra. Pera aí, para de ser medroso, caramba. Puta que pariu, bicho. Tá tremendo pra caralho, bicho.
Wind below a certain parameter for the safety of the aircraft and for the ability for the spray to accurately hit the target. We need to have a certain sea state to get agitation on the surface so that the dispersant will...
You getting all this? The World Trade Center?
Man, it's the same thing.
What is that? It's over there.
Yeah. I can't see before because the sun was just flashing by.
Вот она, милая. Каждую пятницу ошивается здесь. Давай, давай, вали отсюда!
I think it's almost a foregone conclusion that they're out there. Take a look at our galaxy. There are 100 billion stars in our galaxy. Now take a look at the galaxies of the universe. We can actually count them. In the visible universe, our telescopes have the range to see 100 billion galaxies. Well, how many stars are there in the visible universe? Count them. 100 billion times 100 billion. That is an astronomical number. You have to be supremely arrogant to believe that we are the only ones in town.
But that's just the visible universe. According to Michio, intelligent life might also exist in other dimensions. He calls this concept of extra-dimensional space string theory.
In string theory, we are forced to confront the idea of other dimensions. It is the only theory which has been able to unify all the laws of physics into a single coherent whole.
String theory proposes the existence of 11 extra dimensions. This might seem crazy, but apparently it allows physicists to make sense of the chaotic universe we live in.
From the top of the Empire State Building, I look down and I see the chaos of the streets, but I see it whole. I can see a unity, a coherence that you cannot see on the hustle and bustle of the street below.
So is it really possible alien life exists in some kind of parallel universe? And even if it did, how could they travel to our world?
Well, think about life in the universe. Scientists say the universe is so big, no one is ever going to be able to reach the Earth from the distant stars. There's an ultimate speed limit. You cannot go faster than the speed of light. However, Albert Einstein introduced the concept of wormholes.
Wormholes? No, not the mound of earth messing your lawn, but rather strange doorways between different dimensions. And to travel through one, you have to fly into a black hole.
There is a theory that says that when things fall into a black hole, they get blown out the other end. The other end of a black hole is a white hole. A white hole where matter spews out.
If this theory is right, it could be that black holes are a link between a vast number of other universes.
Think of a soap bubble. We live on the skin of a soap bubble that's expanding. But if you vibrate the soap bubble, it buds. It sprouts a baby soap bubble. And all of a sudden, you have two soap bubbles. So we do think that perhaps our universe coexists with other soap bubbles, perhaps connected by black holes. And there's not a universe, but a multiverse of universes.